What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream of Down the Rabbit Hole. We are back in the studio, kind of just getting started and working on projects because it's not like I don't have enough of them. If you haven't been here before, I've been doing a project a week since the beginning of this year, and we are on week 15, I believe, 15 or 16. I would have to count all the paintings in here, and I still haven't seemed to find time to do that. Tuesdays are kind of a busy day, but we try to get a lot done. So let's get started and jump into the studio. All right, so we are working on our skateboard today. And actually that arm looks pretty good. When I looked at it as like a full skateboard, that arm doesn't look too bad. It just needs to be lined up, and then we got to get that neck out of there, you know? I think that arm will look right. I kind of want to give the mama some aesthetics too. So this is going to be kind of a trial and error run of what we're doing here. Looking at kangaroo hands just a little bit more to see how I can make some more definition. You know, like where the bend is, at least I can look at that. And I don't know, kangaroo hands are kind of weird. They look super velvety. I don't think I would do Roo. Be cool to have a pair of brass knuckles on Mama Roo, but I don't even know what that would look like. Just rings. Like that ring that disappears and then another ring that comes up and over. And another ring that comes up and over. And another ring that comes up and over. This helps give it a little bit more shape to the fingers, which is good. Ooh, I like. They don't use their arms much though, so you're not going to find brass knuckles to be very effective on a kangaroo. Their legs are the more powerful part of them, so that's really what you gotta watch out for. I like Joey, but I really want him to be in a pair of overalls. Just don't know why I see him in a pair of overalls. But putting him in a pair of overalls kind of makes it a little bit tricky. This side's really open. You probably see a little bit of the back here. And then the problem is the strap's coming this way, so it's going to pull his overall over this way. Which is alright because it's just the strap, right? So the strap could be all kind of wonky. And then here's the other one. And there's going to be a pocket here. Right. Which is nice. Overall coming in here. Maybe you see the back of it. Something like that. I can even bring it out even farther. fabric would come up and over the shoulder from the back. Now on the back's cut, so you wouldn't see the back, you'd just see the front. I need to draw on the other hand, which is quite important. I think Joey's a little crooked though. I think he needs to be straightened out overall. Which is all good because everything's drawn in layers. This is like the original Photoshop. It'd be nice if I didn't tape over pieces of things though. That'd be helpful. Alright, so I'm going to move. I'm going to move this a little bit. Reposition, reposition. I just need it to be straight. It's got to be centered. I think I need Alright, so I'm going to do a little dismantling and try to cheat a little bit real quick because I don't really want to draw this hand again. I probably should, but I know it looks so much different without the baseball hat. It's like the man of many faces. Oh. That means my pizza's cool enough to eat. I have a 2-hour stream to do. Fun. Alright, so I'm going to do some quick surgery, build some stuff real quick. I'm going to turn on the lo-fi. Chat is up. I don't know if I'm on Restream. I don't actually think I am. But let me just give a quick check. Oh, I am live right now. Okay. Inception. I can watch myself watch myself. But I can't change the name of the video in the middle of the video. Okay, I don't want to watch myself. That wasn't the point. I already have enough screens. I was trying to see if I could change the title while the stream is going on, which is quite useful since that seems to be where I'm failing a lot of the times. Okay, I need it on this side, center down his face, and I just need it on the other side. But I need it on this side, on this side. Yeah, okay. It was pretty much put in the center as much as I could possibly get it. Okay, so I'm gonna just trace our little arm here. There's probably a bump right there. This comes down like this. This part of the hand intersects. I need it on the white, otherwise I can't see it. This part comes in, and then we're gonna do one, phalange, 2 phalanges, 3 phalanges, 4 phalanges, 5 phalanges. Okay. I want to put these knuckles in. Where do they go? They don't go anywhere. So like this is like kind of the side of the finger. This is the side of the finger. This is the side of the finger because that finger goes pretty much straight back. But like the fingers don't look like that. It's not a square finger. They're very like kind of diamond shaped, peanut shaped. Like to the joint. The joint's skinny in between the two joints. And then these go down to like the knuckles. See, now I can square out this. And we got both the hands on either side for Mom. All right. Something to this effect, I think, is where we're headed. I don't know. What do we think about the hands? I think I need to do some research real quick. Take a look at what the hands look like. I'm breaking my cardinal rule. It's okay. Webcam's not on. I was literally just listening to music. Why is it not on my... I had something good. I don't know where it went. And now I just have ads. Hours and hours of ads. Alright. This will work. It'd be great to get this transferred today. That'd be like a good goal is to get this on the skateboard. I think it's close to being ready. The many faces. He looks like such more like a little punk Joey with his hat flipped up. Just needs to turn. Arms will flare. We'll get the inside of that chest cavity, but that's okay. Just need to even it up. Probably near the holes. Then draw that in the neck. It's good to go. No face, no head. And then it gets traced onto our skateboard. And we continue on with our days. That is the plan. Skateboard. Transfer. Ah, did I hit the spacebar? I did. Told you this thing gets beat up. My poor little keyboard. Stepped on twice yesterday. Skateboard is here. We're working on low cost heating right now, so here we are. I need to get my little pot with my tea light. No, these candles are actually nice. Smell good. Candle, candle. Just chill. Oh, what a day. Jet transfer will eventually happen. I need to figure out the carbon paper thing. Finish this chest part. Two things that need to happen quite soon. But I gotta get another piece of this pie, and then I'll get back to work. I timed it decently okay, but it was way too hot when it came out. I'd be ashamed to let it get cold. This is from like a local, not a local frozen pizza place, but a more fancy one. What is it called? It's called Screen Sicilian. This one. Pepperoni, I know, sin. But the stuffed crust cheese, it's only good when it's hot. So, I gotta get a couple slices in before. Sorry, eating dinner. Well, at least I don't have to do it by myself. It's like a full-on cheese stick. These pizzas were on sale, but normally $11, so I can't really afford them. I usually buy the cheap ones. But they're on sale. Alright, enough is enough. That's a long enough break for you, mister. Ah, good old Arizona iced tea. Sober life. So much sugar, I don't know if it's better for me. There's a ridiculous amount of sugar in here. 140 calories. But like, there's some vitamin C in here though. 40%. For daily. That's where I've been getting my vitamin C. Contains 5% juice. I mean, what does that mean? I hate to go down the rabbit hole and chase this down. Premium brewed blend of black tea using filtered water, high fruit corn syrup. There's pear juice, lemon juice, citric acid. Ascorbic acid, vitamin C, natural flavors. I mean, all in all, it's not terrible, but it's got a lot of sugar in it. Alright, none of that's important for the stream. Let's just get to work. I want to procrastinate though. What's my plan to lay it down? Because that becomes like kind of necessary evil. I can use transfer paper, but to be honest, looking at what I'm looking at, I might have to use transfer paper anyways. The issue with the transfer paper is it doesn't transfer very well. Do a classic transfer, which is just graphite on the back. That's probably what I'll do, just because it's easier. I do want to look at those those hands one more time though before we move on. I think everything else is good. We'll have to just find how high we want it here. But I think that's going to be really dependent on hand placement from this part. So I need to get this part finished first. How do we get that done? I need to continue moving forward. They don't really have a whole lot of shape, do they? That middle one is longer than all the rest of them, but they look pretty equal. But I don't even need to trace this head. I need to trace this head on. Right? Or is it a hybrid head? Then I've finished tracing everything I need. Just making sure what I needed. We're going to continue on this route. draw this head on that body. I need to center the hands, but just it's like the most interesting thing on exactly why I need to center the hands. I think that's going to be my plan, centering hands. And then that would make more sense to use the carbon paper, because I can't double layer. Where are you, carbon paper? So specific looking, like it's like this little tiny tube of paper that keep rolled up, and it's such a pain to unroll. But the other sheet I have is huge. I don't need that sheet, I just need my small piece. Huh. Summer days. I don't know where it is right now. Which doesn't help me at all. Okay. Backup plan. Because we always have a million backup plans just in case everything falls apart. Been needing to do this anyways. I should cut this into pieces instead of having it rolled up like this. It's nice having the big format sheeting though, just in case you have to do a very long piece. Like I could probably do the whole skateboard with one of these in theory. Like I could probably take, I think there's more than one. I believe there's like 2 sheets. Maybe there's just one. There's a few sheets of stuff. Easy, right? Whoa, whoa, careful there, Tiger. Careful there. That'll make this episode real interesting. Live and on fire. So I could just cut the piece to fit what I need right now. It'd be nice if they were just in like smaller sheets so that I could have a couple in my tracing book. Like just cut them, size them so that they're the same size as my tracing paper. That way they'll be easy to reuse and I can just throw them in the back there with my tracing paper. Let's see what the consensus. Oh, my cutter's too small. Dang, I use a real cutter. Which could be a little tricky. Oh, man, there's so much work to do more work. Like, I gotta cut this. No wonder no one does art. It's just so much work. Too many things on my desk. Always. Whoa, like I said, don't get spicy with the camera. I don't know what kind of danger this paper might have. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, all of a sudden, everything's up in flames. No one knows that. We don't want none of that. Close enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so there we go. Got a nice little edge there. I'm going to use my preferred method of cutting large pieces of paper. I have all sorts of different methods for little cutting wheels like this. If you're good with this thing, you can use this thing. It's sharp. It's called a roller cutter. I'll show you how it works real quick, but I'm not going to use it. But here's how a roller cutter works. You use it like you would think. Oh, my roller cutter. Oh, no. Wasn't unlocked. My roller cutter doesn't lock up quite well, so it looks like I need to. Alright. Like a little bit of that. A little bit of. It's kind of a problem with the roller cutter. It needs to unlock, right? But if you're good, you can just get it. As you can see, I'm not that good. Let's try to cut it straight. Maybe I could do it. Maybe you just need a little practice. Those don't look too bad, right? I mean, they're not perfectly straight. Not terrible. Anyways, I'm going to use an old butter knife because this is the way I like to do it. It's easy. You can do it with wrapping paper. This is actually how I cut wrapping paper. I don't use scissors or anything or fight the grain. I just take a butter knife and come through just slightly serrated. You're just going to saw that back of that paper like a little tiny piece of wood with a little tiny magic knife. Alright, I see. You want to go back to your natural form and curl up into a little tiny ball. You've been like that for a long time. I buy all the good supplies and then I don't want to waste them, so I never use them. That's kind of why I started doing the stream, so I can like force myself to use things. Should call this stream supply killer. Just killing supplies. Okay, so good. I have this, which I believe is probably, I don't know, let's measure it. It's like almost 10. So I can cut these in by 8.5. Myself. So what I basically want to do is I'm going to Stretch this out to 8.5 here on the roll. Line it up at the top and give it a little like so. And now I have a piece of carbon paper that I can put into my tracing paper book. I know it's the perfect size now if I do a trace that is, oh, this thing is gonna haunt me until I get rid of it. It's alright, I don't want to put it in the front anyways. This is gonna go in the back, and I'm gonna face it towards the back. Oh man, the tracing paper is much bigger than what it says. Well, this is a 9x12 tracing paper, that's why. Well, I can't make 9x12s. But that does push up my limit of things. I can do 10x12s. Wow, 12 is long. The road to 12 is long. And that's good. I can have some variety pieces. Oh man, it's hard to line this up because it's so curly. And not only that, the back of it's slippery. Maybe if I turn it upside down. Nope, it's too big. My measurements were off. Because it's 9x12. And this is 10x12. Sad face. I like this one though. This is just a little guy. This is the one we could do. Just do the baby Joey. Right? If I just need to do a head or a face, this would be the one. Kind of bummed that I cut this one wrong, because that means I either have an inch that I can waste. I'm gonna fold this one on itself, and that'll be just fine. Alright, now all those are ready to go in the back of my sketchbook. Great. I'll use them when I need them. They're all in some sort of central place. Okay, these need to go away. Risky but risky. Alright. Look at the skateboard. Now, even though the skateboard is a lot easier to manage when it's on the skateboard hanger, I'm going to take it off for now just so I can get the paper to lay on top of the skateboard. That's my plan, at least. Okay. Like a slow-moving turtle today. In our wonderful world of Disney books, let's put away our Cricut cutter. Let's get ready to do some work. Which one are we working on? Year 1999, 1991. I think this is one. Yes, we're in. We just had Nambia in Africa, Africa's last territory, became an independent nation, ending 75 years of South African rule. April 22nd, millions of people throughout the world participated in Earth Day festivities. The event, which marked the 20th anniversary of the first Earth Day, was celebrated by parades, concerts, cleanup campaigns, workshops, and other activities designed to increase people's awareness of environmental issues. That's coming up April 22nd. So that was happening in 1991 too, so good. We've been at the cleanup thing for a while, or at least knowing about it. So I'm glad that we're conscious. The issue is we're just making people like crazy. Everyone wants to make a person. I guess that's one thing to do with your life. Could be positive. Could be. Okay. This one's nice and long. It's over the whole skateboard. It's gonna be super hard to line up though, because I only have one edge. Alright, you see the problem? I only have one edge. I can't line it up. There is a solution though. There's always a solution. What is the solution? The solution is to draw a line on the back of this, where the skateboard is, and then flip it back. And we'll have a pretty good idea of where it is. Okay. Hey, don't talk back to me. You know the plan. So like, what I kind of want to do is I want to take this there, and then we're going to go down straight with it along the edge of the board, like we will just in a second. I don't want to move things that could scratch it or damage it. Okay, but now at least it's taped so we can see where it's gonna hit. That's where the end is. I'm just gonna get a quick Sharpie in. Give us a good representation of where the skateboard will end. Okay, now the plan is to take it off. Flip it over. Tape it carbon side down to the area we need. Theory, that line should be pretty. Oh man, it's not. It's like half an inch over. It lines up right there, but it doesn't line up here. I bet you I could have done a better job by just tracing it. What if I do this? Yeah, that would have been a better idea in the first place. We got our tape here and our tape down there. We're gonna stick our tape on a little bit better. Then we're gonna tape our back piece to the edge. So now I just pretty much have a wrapped skateboard, and this will work okay. The issue is this laminate will not let this blue tape stick, so that will be our trickiest part. The side that's sanded it will be fine. The laminate part is going to be a bit of a hassle. Anyways, here we go. We got our design. Let's see where we're at with this. Still need a piece down here. Ugh. Here, use that little end piece. Alright, so let's just kind of mock up from the bottom up where we're at with everything. Even slippery. I hate this. See, if I could just draw things the first time onto something, I wouldn't have to fight with trying to trace everything back onto something. And the skateboard just sliding and slipping around everywhere, just so annoying. I just want to lay them down and whatever, screw it. Try to get them as close to center as possible and then go for it. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna just put it there. I mean, it's not like we have a whole lot of choices. Just kind of messing with it. Where's my little face at? There it is. Because this has to get drawn and then it has to get drawn again. So let's just hit it. I'm really looking for a basic guide. We're not looking for the perfect thing. We do want it to be centered though, and like where it needs to be. That's the big issue I'm having right now. It's like, let's get it dialed in to the center of the skateboard so that we have the best chance of making this happen. It's so ridiculous that somehow like, it's so annoying. How did I tape it to the end so I couldn't tape them together? It just tapes it to the next page. I need to tape them together, please. Thank you. I usually have it around here. I don't see it today. Some of the things are just not lining up. One of those days today. Let's give it the good old college try. Whoa, nice. Knocked everything down. I might have to give up for today. Oh, I just can't put it all together. Lost one of the dice. Great. There we go. Trying to look for a pen. Fantastic. His head from this side is 3 1/4. His head from this side is less than 3. Less than 3. Less than 3. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It'll be fine. So just want to scoot it over just a hair. Okay, there we go. Perfect. At some point, you just have to go for it. Otherwise, you'll never do it. Come on, boy. Jump off the... Jump, jump. Doing this. Oh yeah, I am. That's the right face. I was like, dang, I'm supposed to tape on the other face, but I already draw in the overalls later. For now, I just want to draw in the main features. Although the hat is a main feature. Oh no. Which makes no sense why I didn't draw in the overalls. What's good about life is not everything you do has to make sense. I really hope this works. I should have just tested a little piece to see if it works. Yeah, it works. Close enough. Drawing a lot better here. kind of a waste to use the bigger piece because it's just a pain. So maybe I won't do that again. There's really no reason to do that, especially with tracing paper. You can see exactly where the paper is and kind of put it in there. But it was kind of a weird experiment to try. I don't think I'll be doing that again though, because it makes it really hard to see where the tracing is. Whoops. I think I forgot to do his entire hand, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I do need to cut this piece down. It's no good this big. I'm just going to cut 8.5 by 11s, chop it all the way down to the smallest it can be. Not the smallest it can be, but just chop it down because there's no point in having it that size. Gonna do a couple touch-up spots to the skateboard real quick, but to be real honest, I'm just gonna use a small piece, which I've been kind of doing all along. I really do like the small pieces better. This little guy probably did just fine for most of the work. I'm gonna take the one with the most of our kangaroo and I'll put it out there. Piece of tracing or carbon paper, which is good. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Now, we can already see our image, so that's perfect. Whoops. Alright. Probably just gonna get this image laid in here. I might do a quick trace, but it's probably gonna end it early. Because I'm really kind of over fighting the skateboard. Just stay. Just stay. Nope. Just stay. And you guys cannot see that at all anyways. So, here we go. We can easily match our lines back up to what we originally had. Right? The line's only going to be where we drew. Great. I'm going to tape this one down. The drawing is so light that I can't even see it. I can barely see it. Is really what you want. You don't want to be able to see a whole lot of the drawing underneath. You want it to line up pretty close, if not right on. You can get it right on, you're winning. I don't know if it's going to be right on. even put the carbon paper down. That's how tired I am. That's ridiculous. I needed to do that. I just traced nothing. So I'm gonna stick this down again. And then just slip this small piece of carbon paper behind there in the space that I need. I just trace that for no reason. And then I'm gonna quickly just trace over. I don't think this second trace is gonna be better. The first trace was pretty dialed in. Like all the moves that I kind of like manipulated to make it look better worked. So now I should have that too. That hand should be engraved in there. Yep. Kinda just want to do a quick outline. Just to like give him a little bit of
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight in the orbit of Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I don't know how long we've been in the intro. Sorry guys. Did I kick something? I might have just kicked something by accident. I'm gonna sit still. more of our shows in. So that's good. Damn, the lighting is just violent today. Should diffuse some light here. You get some, can diffuse light with tracing paper. I might have to diffuse some light coming up here soon. But I think, you know, there we go. It's our kangaroo for the most part. Or at least that part of him. Now the hands are like the second hardest part. I think the bottom's pretty easy.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the Orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Might end the stream a little early tonight, maybe a half hour early. Because I just feel like
Discovery's core computers now have primary control
I'm more
of the vehicle function.
apt to make a mistake right now rather than make good progress. So I kind of want to like let it simmer, figure out where these hands are gonna go. Because right now they're outside of the circle. Now what I can do, and this is my thought to making it work. Alright, skateboard, please stay up there. This helps. So I'm gonna do it. Because I don't want to fight it anymore. You can get into the point of fighting it where you're just gonna get mad at it. So let's not do that. I'm gonna have to draw around. Draw around them. But now that I don't have the big giant piece of paper, this won't be a problem. Just use the little one. Help me mark things in. I don't know what that is. It looks like it's a spider. But it could just be some dirt. I don't know. Alright, now at least it won't slide, and if it does, it gets caught. Okay. Should we get the hands dialed in? So my thought for the hands were to fold it in half, like we normally do. Then fold a little tiny little center out, right? Pull a little tiny center out. No, that's gonna be a bad science. I think what I need to do is I just need to move the arm in. Oh man, that hand's so close to the face. I just don't know if I want the hands to go off the board. Not really. But I also don't want them any closer to his face. Because this is over the front of his hat. I want it like there. I don't know, there's just kind of something I need to look into. Alright, guys, well, I think on that note, with finishing up Joey, I do like him. He's solid, he's in the mix. That's where we want him. I've had such a long day with soccer practice, our soccer game, and school. I just feel like if I keep pushing forward, I'm not gonna do any good. I'm just gonna start making mistakes. So I'm gonna let this one simmer. I think it looks pretty good though. Like, there we go. We got our Joey there. And it's hard to see, but he's got his arms crossed like a b-boy, and it's kind of where we're going. Maybe throw some overalls on him. I think that's where that'll look cool. And then it'd be funny if he was in the pocket and he had like a spray can sitting next to him, but there's not enough room for that. Once we get the arms in, it's going to be game time. Then it's going to be trying to look into painting fur. I think there was a suggestion on how to paint fur, so I'm going to kind of follow that lead. I did a lot of things that I didn't think I needed to do, like cut some paper, and now everything's a mess again. But hopefully by the time we come back here on Friday, this board is complete and we've started on this week's project, which is the elephant seal. So tune back tomorrow to see more work on the elephant seal, because that's really what I'm going to be getting after. Today we just kind of caught up on our kangaroo, which is behind but it's getting underway. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good Tuesday, and get on with the rest of your week, and I will see you here back tomorrow night. Have a good night and peace.